welcome back to another episode of Day One Craft. This is going to be episode 3, and I'm Donnie, your host. We're starting right after the end of the last clip where I showed you guys the sound recording. Um, so, I think today we're going to start work on having an actual little base. Have a look around the island. I have a little spot picked out already up here on the hill. So we're going to go ahead and let you guys have a look at that. I think I'm going to go ahead and build atop the mushrooms. So that brown mushroom right there, whoa, got a little bit of lag there. So this brown mushroom here, not the one on the right, the one on the left, is going to be where my starter little house is, where I sleep, keep my bed, stuff like that. It's probably the highest part of the island, so it'll be nice to be able to fly off of there once I get my rockets and stuff done. So we're going to go down here. I'm going to see what I have for materials. And then I'm going to probably do a little bit of resource gathering because I think I'm going to need some stuff. But after that, we're going to start building, and hopefully we can get through a little bit of the base, a little bit of the starter thing. I have a few little plans here, nothing too crazy. I'm going to start with the house, I think, and then I have plans for like maybe a storage area, definitely an AFK fish farm because I don't have any enchanting books, and being way out here, I don't know if a village is going to be a viable source of enchanted books. So, it looks like I have some jungle wood and stuff, so I'm going to start on building, and I'll get back with you guys in a little bit here. Alright guys, well, I got a little bit of the house built, so I'm out here collecting a little bit of sand. This desert's about, I don't know, just a little ways from my island, and the skeleton's probably going to kill me, which is going to be awesome. I can kill him with a pickaxe, I guess. I don't have a sword. So I'm just gathering up a little bit of sand because I need some glass to do a little bit of windows. So I was thinking about getting a full inventory, but I think I'm just going to grab a few stacks, and then I will head back over to the base. Alright guys, I got a little sand here, and I'm now getting killed by a bunch of mobs because it's nighttime. I really didn't plan the sand gathering trip out very good. I'll look over here for my boat. I don't remember where I left it. Oh, here it is. So now we're going to head back over towards the island where mobs will not be a problem any longer. Because Mushroom Islands, yes. Okay, so there's the island right there, right in the distance. It's pretty close. So, get over here, and I will show you guys what I have so far, and then I'm going to try and get the windows in. I got to get this glass smelted up, and then I can get the windows in. I think I'm going to do brown because I've decided to go with like a jungle wood looking thing. And then for my roofs, I'm going to use like nether brick stairs. Just because I don't like to put wood on my roofs because of fire spread. So if lightning strikes or whatever, I don't want the whole house to burn down. So I'm going to use nether brick stairs so that they won't burn down when I'm trying to, or just in general, so they don't, so the house won't burn down or the base itself won't burn down. But I mean, I'm pretty excited. Wow, that was really weird. I'm pretty excited about like the new stripped logs and stuff like that from the new update 1.3, or I'm sorry, 1.13. So I definitely want to use wood so I can strip it. Or I already, like I said, I already have started building, and I've already got some of it up. So what we're going to do is get these windows made up. Jeez. Sounds a lot bigger than I thought it was. Okay, so if you see there in the distance on the right side there, I do have some jungle trees kind of growing because I've decided to use the jungle trees. And luckily, spawn is it's like basically in a jungle. It's like in a forest, but it's like 100 blocks from a jungle. So when I was making my way over here, I gathered some of that up. Alright, so this is what the little shack looks like here. I got some of that glass smelted, so, and I got it dyed, so we're going to throw in some brown panes here. Um, Once I get those in, we'll check and see what the next step is. I think I got some um, netherrack smelting so I could do the roofing. I'll pop these in here. Take that middle one back out. Unfortunately, I don't have silk touch, so it's just going to break, which is kind of a waste, but what do you do? Run back down here, and let's go look through and see. I'm thinking about doing some soffit material. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that quite yet. But I'm going to go ahead and get to crafting here and building. And I'm going to make that a super quick time lapse for you guys so you don't have to watch block by block placement here. So here we go. So during the time lapse, I'm just going to go ahead and talk to you guys about my future plans for my base and what I have in store here. So what I'm kind of going for here is a on top of the mushrooms type of um I don't know, fantasy little hut village type thing. So what I'm going to do is like that's going to be my little temporary shack for now, but in the future, like after all of this is done, this is going to be my starter base, and once I'm done with this, I'm going to start expanding across the mushrooms. The actual mushrooms here aren't going to stay, and that's unfortunate right there. If you guys saw that, I popped out those mushrooms, and you can't get those blocks back. So what I'm going to have to do is find another mushroom island and basically pillage all of the mushrooms with silk touch. So anyway, my plans are I'm going to build like a little, I don't know, tree fort type village across the top of the mushrooms, and then I'm going to custom design probably all of the mushrooms. My actual house base mushroom is going to be pretty large, um, and it's going to have, you know, the sleeping quarters and interior decorating, stuff like that. And then I'd like to maybe get villagers inside all of the different huts. So my plan is to set up a villager trading hall at some point in time, and instead of them being in a hall specifically, they're going to be in separate little huts where you could just go and get the books you need and trade with the villagers and stuff. So, I have plans for some farms and whatnot. Um, but besides that, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot of decorating, a lot of, um, I don't know, a lot of decorating, a lot of fun. I'm going to try and make this as exciting as possible for you guys. This is actually my second world. This is day one craft. The original world was called day zero craft, and on that I had a huge island base. It wasn't on a mushroom biome like this, but I had a clock tower which had a huge infinite villager breeder inside of it that was designed by a YouTuber named Unirybit. If I do his villager trading or villager breeding unit again, I'll put a link to his video in the description. I might even put it in this one just because I mentioned it, in case you guys are interested in seeing that. But basically, I'd like to just start by getting stuff built across the top here, and then I'll customize all the mushrooms later. For the time being, I'm just kind of working on getting just a little tiny starter base here, you know, a little furnace array, little furnace room, little storage room, a sleeping, you know, little bed and whatnot. And then, like, for sure, I'm going to have a AFK fish farm, which you'll actually see here, excuse me, in the next couple minutes, because we're going to clip to a day from now or so when I did the next recording, because after I was done building some of this, I took a little trip to the end with another player, and so yeah, we'll start with that, and then I'll get, you know, some enchanting books and stuff like that, and then from then on, it'll be a lot easier to, you know, my tools will be upgraded. I'll have a lot of material, I guess, to work on future projects. But for right now, um, I'm just trying to get just like I said, just a little starter base. And right here, it's already pretty much done. Right here is my storage for the AFK fish farm, which uh, I'm emptying by hand, individual chests here. And this sucks, so I'm gonna go ahead, probably, I don't know, between this video and the next video, and get like an automatic dumping system so that I won't have to empty them out individually. But lucky for you guys, we have these magical video editing features where I can just make this all really quick. For me, this took probably 10 to 15 minutes. But for you guys, it's going to take about 35 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and dump all this junk out, and then run back, make sure I get everything out of here, anything I want. And then we're going to enchant this fishing rod up, so now I'll have that for the future. Alright guys, so now that it's slowed back down a bit here, we got, if you look, you can see me walking around on the left here where I'm headed. This is the AFK fish farm and the storage, which we kind of saw in the time lapse there, but apparently I didn't get all the books out. And maybe I'll take the saddle just for saddle reasons. I don't know. I don't usually use horses, but I think I might on this, being my nether tunnel is so long. So we'll go ahead and dump that stuff back out. But you can see there on the left is my actual sleeping house. That's the furnace array I've got so far. The actual AFK area here. If I can get in here. And we'll check the fishing rod I have. It's pretty good, but I think I want to get lure 3 on it. And then, I mean, that thing will be pretty much good to go. I'm going to have to replace the floor here where I popped the glass out accidentally. Yeah, so now it's got lure 3, unbreaking 3, luck of the sea 3, mending, and curse of vanishing. But I mean, that's not a big deal as long as I'm not going to die, and I don't think while fishing I should be dying. I mean, but who knows? That stuff could happen. Alright guys, I know this episode's getting a little time-lapsey, but I mean, it's a lot of dull, boring stuff, but I still want to give you guys something to watch. So anyway, I'm gonna kind of show you guys around a little bit. Over here, nothing. Over here, there's the furnace array on the right, and then down there, I don't know, I have plans for these steps and stuff, but down there in the distance, you can kind of see sugarcane fields. Up here, here's the house. It's not that exciting yet. I mean, that's as exciting as it's gonna get. I mean, that's kind of the basis for all of the buildings around here. Obviously, my main one's gonna be huge. That's a better view of the sugarcane. Here's the AFK fish farm. Nothing special, just your typical AFK fish farm. This is the chest I keep to store all like my important stuff while I'm fishing, just in case I die. Here's the storage room. It's not complete yet. It's not gonna be my main storage. This is just my startup storage. Keep everything a little bit organized. I'm kind of setting up for an AFK session. Down there's the storage, in case we didn't see that earlier, which I'm sure we did. Over there's another portal, and I kind of have like a little tree farm. And yeah, so I'm gonna real quick set up for super quick AFK fish, or I'm sorry, a super quick mining session. Or at least I'm going to go set up my strip mine area. I'm going to get a few things enchanted here and get that done. But then we're going to go do a super quick mining session. And then after that, I'll showcase like the whole thing for you guys. It's not going to be anything fancy, nothing too crazy yet. But once, I don't know what's going on with these leg spikes. But anyway, I'm just going to extend my little tree farm here. And then we're gonna go set up this, strip mining area. I'm kind of gonna, I think this go around, I think I'm going to mark out my strips with maybe like a stone slab, so I can always find my way back to my main strip. I don't know how familiar you guys are with strip mining. It's one of the first ways I ever learned how to get diamonds. Um, Later in the series, I'll show you guys my main method of mining, but for now, it's just some basic strip mining, nothing too crazy. I'm pretty sure this is like a 2 hour clip, give or take, that's sped up so fast, and that's why it's so choppy. But in general, I mean, I'm just down here doing a little bit of mining, a little bit of smelting, trying to get a basis for my mining for the future so that, you know, it won't be too terrible to run through here. Um, this is the same area where that spider spawner you guys saw earlier is, and I also have a skeleton spawner I found down here too. So I have plans to make one of those into an XP farm, and the other one, I'm guessing this, I'm probably gonna make the zombie one into an XP farm, and then the spider one will just be for string. Um, there's no reason to really do much else with a spider spawner. But besides that, I mean, this is just basically me just setting up a strip mine area, and I'm gonna tell you, it was tedious and annoying. So be lucky I sped it up for you guys, because it's really nothing to watch at all. Um, so now that we got all the mining done here, or all the setting up done here, I guess for now, and I'll be back later, I'm sure. Now we're gonna be back up here, and okay, so you guys can actually see, here's the actual bedroom area. Crafting bench, a little bit of just a little anvil in there, nothing special. Here is the storage room, also nothing special. Over there, that's the actual furnace array. It's just 4 furnaces. It's not fast, but it's easy. The AFK fish farm with sky access, pressure plate, so I don't have to push to open the door because I'm lazy. And then, yep, there's your storage. We've seen that about 700 times now. It's pretty easy. Like when you're up top, you just fish and it goes into the top hopper, and then it all comes down into these chests. Down here, in the future, I have plans for like an automatic emptying chest, because this is literally a pain in the butt. Besides that, I think that's pretty much all I have time for today, guys. I know it wasn't a super exciting episode, and you know, I'm not like a super experienced YouTuber, so everything is taking me time. I'm kind of learning how to edit videos and all that stuff, and record voicing and game sounds, which, by the way, is still gone. Sorry for that, guys. We'll talk about that in the next episode. But anyway, that's going to be all for me today, guys. If you liked it, make sure to give the old thumbs up. And if you really enjoyed it, go ahead and give me those Subaroni sandwiches, guys. I could super use the support. And this is Donnie, and I'm out.